term giant, as you read here, giants, it has the word napayal, which comes from the word Nepal, which means to fall, lie, be cast down, fail. Now, when you read the definition of napayal, it says giants and Nephilim. You know, and it doesn't really mean giants. It just means fallen ones, to fall. As you see here, the root word Nepal, it means to fall, lie, cast, be cast down, fail, to fall of violent death. So what happened was they from the stature that they had back then, they fell from that great stature. Now, when you go to the book of Psalms, the 82nd chapter in the 6th verse, it says, I have said you are gods. This is the Lord speaking to Israel. You are gods. You are powers. You know, you are messengers. You know, you are like, you know, you're angels, but you're angels in the flesh, you know, on the earth. So it said, I have said you are gods, and all of you are the children of the Most High. Which when you read here in the Hebrew, wa banya al yawan, which is sons of the Most High, because the Most High is the exalted one. All right, so I have said you are gods, and all of you are children of the Most High, right? And when you look up the word, it says in the 7th verse, but you shall die like men and fall like one of the princes. So what happened? You were a great people. You lived, 800, 900 years. Then when you went off, the Most High made you to fall from that great stature that you were at. That's where the Most High cursed the ground because what Adam did. The Most High lessened the lifespan of man. The Most High, man started getting sick. They had to start taking the herbs. So now when you look up the word to fall, what do you have here? Tha palwa. Now when you look up that word thapalwa in Psalms chapter 82 verse 7, right? Just bear with me 1 second. Thapalwa, when you look up that word thapal, to fall, what do you have? The word Nepal. The Hebrew word Nepal. Why? Because it goes back to the same word, to fall. As you saw in the book of Genesis, the 6th chapter and the 4th verse. As we read over here in the book of Genesis, the 6th chapter and the 4th verse, where it says there were giants. What do you have here? They were giants, Napayal. And when you go to Napayal, it takes you back to the root word Nepal, which means to fall. So when you go to Psalms 82 and 7, when it says, well, the 6th verse, I have said you are gods, and all of you the children of the Most High, but you shall die like men and fall like one of the princes. And what do you have for the word fall? Nepal. And the word Nepal means to fall, lie, be cast down, fail. So that's what happened. The nation of Israel fell. Well, going back to Adam, the great estate that Adam was in, they fell from that great estate. And this is just another scripture in Wisdom of Solomon 18. I'll just read one. Nevertheless, thy saints had a very great light, which is Israelites, whose voice they hearing and not seeing their shape, because they also had not suffered the same thing. They counted them happy. So this is when the Lord delivered us out of Egypt. Now the 13th verse, for whereas they would not believe anything by reason of the enchantments upon the destruction of the firstborn, dealing with the Egyptians here, it says they, meaning the Egyptians, acknowledged this people, the Israelites, to be the sons of the Most High. So basically that's what it means when you go back to the book of Genesis, the 6th chapter, when it speaks about the sons of the Most High, that the sons of the Most High saw the daughters of men, that they were fair, and they took them wives of all which they chose. That was the chosen line of Adam that laid down with the women of the other nations. It's not talking about no Planet Nibiru and the Anunnaki and the lies of this devil here, Zechariah Sitchin, and the Sumerian legends and this devil here, this Masonic devil here trying to push that New Age bullshit. So with that, I hope you brothers learn something. Till the next time, I say shalom.